From the creator of Twisted Metal and God of War comes Mickey Mania, the timeless adventures of Mickey Mouse. The visuals are very good. All the characters and backgrounds are bright and clear with a high level of detail. The animations look like they are straight out of the Mickey Mouse cartoons. There is a lot of variety in each level, so for the most part you do not feel like the level is made up of just a few different elements that are being repeated constantly. There are also a few 3D effects in some of the levels that look really nice. The developers chose to base each level on a different Mickey Mouse cartoon that would give each level a unique look, as well as unique enemies and obstacles. The gameplay is familiar to anyone who has played a 2D platformer. Mickey runs around, jumps on enemies, and tries to make it to the end of the level. It may not be very original, but it is well made and fun. The levels are all well designed and distinct from one another, and not just because each one is based on a different classic Mickey Mouse cartoon. It would have been very easy to just make the levels structurally similar and just change the backgrounds, but they didn't. While the core game mechanics stay the same, the levels really feel different. Some levels may require lots of tricky jumps, while others focus on puzzles or combat. Plus there are sections that do something completely different. Each level also has its own set of enemies. The controls are simple enough. There are only two action buttons, jump and throw. It is easy to get Mickey to do what you want him to do for the most part, but there is an odd problem when you need to make 2 or more jumps in quick succession. If you time your second jump wrong, Mickey will stumble instead of jump, so if you need to jump twice and you push the button just a little too early, it will cause you to mess up. It is rather annoying and makes some sections much harder than they should be. The game is very difficult. I would have never made it all the way through if there wasn't a level select code. Even then it took a lot of patience and effort, and that was on the easy difficulty setting. It may look like a children's game, but you may want to start them off on something easier, like rugby or roller derby. Here is the main reason to get the Sega CD version of Mickey Mania. The sound is top-notch. The music sounds like it came straight from a Disney cartoon. All of the music is great, and fits the mood perfectly. In addition, they recorded new voice clips for Mickey Mouse that are also really high quality, and there are quite a few of them, although there are a few times in later levels where Mickey repeats himself too much, particularly when he swings or encounters enemy weasels. There isn't anything that most people would object to. Super Mario games are more violent. Mickey can jump on enemies' heads and throw marbles. When Mickey gets hurt, he just jumps back and blinks for a bit. There is nothing else that I can imagine people being bothered by. Except maybe the nudity. Those skeletons show everything. Mickey Mania truly is a timeless adventure. If you like 2D platformers and are not put off by the difficulty, then Mickey Mania, the timeless adventures of Mickey Mouse, is well worth your time.